Alright, welcome back, Proxies. We're gonna be continuing the rest of the tale of Midsummer Dreams. Yeah, Midsummer Dreams. And we're gonna continue right where we left off. So, let's talk to Belle. Weiss, everyone's ready. All we gotta do now is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. I'm ready. Alright, observe the infiltrating gang from the shadows. Hiding in a spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot! One simple job, and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here, too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now. Take them out. Yeah, we gotta take them out. You show up ready for battle right in front of the thugs, panic flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time, they got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. Good luck. Y'all are gonna need it. Because I don't intend to go easy on you.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? You can't run!
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed.
Switch it up!
Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
Direct hit! I got this, Alice! You're gonna pay! Let's drive away! Chance to score! Don't freak out, no!
That was easy. The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down. Damn, everyone?
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Damn, the helmet too?
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
Actually, I'm curious too, Alice. What the hell? Like, we can't just arrest someone for asymmetry.
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Hiring thugs to fake hauntings. How awful. Just spill the beans about Three Gates Core. Honestly, and maybe we'll go easy on you. You better think this through.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, playing games, are we?
Hey, listen. We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
And tough
How
enough
much
to
did Willis
crack.
pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
Oh, you.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Monato takes away the restrained thugs and then returns to the group.
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
Yeah.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding. It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them.
So what now?
Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Yep.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
Not for a bit. I don't think so.
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
Exactly.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over internet. This kind of negative publicity is already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
Those people spreading wild rumors online without knowing the full story. If it weren't for them, the resort could have been way more popular.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Still, I don't feel satisfied with that. Yeah, they really messed with this place.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
Oh?
Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking? Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself. No, I'm not. Anyway,
What if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
Oh?
No. Let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MP, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security?
Okay, Teresa.
Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal. And we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
Bella and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
Hell yeah.
We got this!
In perfect sync, everyone stacks their hands together. Summer isn't over yet. The storm has passed, and tomorrow will be full of hope once again.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Indeed. Looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day's almost here, but we still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Weiss, you better get some sleep too. No sleeping in tomorrow morning, okay? Yeah, you all get some rest too. Looks like the stage is set. How are we for time? Still good. Weiss, look how many visitors we got. It's packed. Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was well spent. That's why so many people came early just for tonight's music festival. With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. How's the prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all the staff are in position. First up is the sound check. Then Monato will lead the guests to the waiting area, and we'll go through a rehearsal a bit later. Feels like we're almost there. Haha, once the music festival's over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Gotta properly toast to the resort's full recovery. Yuza, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah, and your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since this morning either, right? Stop staring at me all the time. Oh, right. Weiss, could I ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here have think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience's perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors here truly care about. So, we could still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Leave it to me. Thanks. I'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for your good news. Alright, so seems like there's a few people. Let's talk to this gentleman first. I can't wait anymore. I wish it'd get dark already. Are you here for the music festival? Of course. I heard about the beach music festival on internet, so I rushed over from Janus Quarter first thing in the morning. The ticket isn't too pricey. I'm totally hyped for this. Is there anything you're concerned about? Something I'm concerned about? You mean something that's not quite there yet? Probably the lineup. It's all mid-tier singers and bands. Feels like we're missing that real big name to hold it all together. I'm mostly here to soak in the vibes, so it's not a big issue for me, but yeah, I bet some folks are hoping for more. If they suddenly drop a surprise announcement about a superstar performing, this place would go wild. I see. That was very helpful of you, Weiss. Their points are worth thinking about. No big names, and the security doesn't seem all that reliable. We gotta fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they tripped over nothing? Tripped over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way. I'm worried about this too. Yuza, do you think... Ah! Before Alice could finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out from not far away. Ah, come on! Where are these projectors?
That's a ton of ghost images. What's going on?
Help! It's alright, don't be afraid. Help me. This is so scary. She seems to have lost the strength and reason to respond for now. In any case, let's just use the camera to locate the hidden hologram projectors and retrieve it to put an end to this ghostly display. Oh, right there. Huh? That nasty thing vanished? That's alright, you're completely safe. Really? I was just here to chill, and then suddenly there were all of these scary things one after another. I seriously thought that was the end for me. We'll take care of this. Okay, but honestly, I just want to go home now. That last scare nearly gave me a heart attack. The terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the other visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. Yuza, Alice, Monato, and the others seem to have gathered nearby. Let's go find them and discuss our next move. These damn projectors, man.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic! We must hurry! Let's split up!
Where are you all rushing off to?
A familiar, chilling voice cuts through the crowd.
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that! Everyone watching, please listen to me! Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted! And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp!
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors
Shade?
happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting.
What? What video? Just as a sense of dread hits you, Willis has already pulled out his phone and starts playing the video in front of the cameras. The footage was shot late at night, clearly inside the resort. It looks like fixed position surveillance footage. On the empty street, there's MP carrying holographic projectors. Its tiny body hauls several projectors, installing them at various corners of the street, adjusting the setting to invisible mode, and finally leaves with a satisfied look. Instead of handing over the projectors to public security last night, MP's reinstalled them throughout the resort. Is this the truth behind what's happening today?
That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it.
Freaking hate this guy. I didn't even realize Belle was in the shot, too.
I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
You exchange glances with Yuzuha and Alice. Even in a dire situation like this, there is no hesitation in their eyes, only determination.
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you two?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
Yeah. There must be more behind
MP has
this,
always
honestly.
cared deeply about the resort. There's no way it would do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon. Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
Chatty
No.
tourist. What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not just the creepy things floating in midair that you can't even touch. Now there's creepy stuff lurking by the beach, too. I should have never come here. What creepy stuff by the beach? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I was just walking along the shore a bit earlier, thinking I'd go feel the waves, and then something tripped me out of nowhere. If it weren't for all the creepy stuff happening around this resort, you'd probably think I was nuts. But I swear I tripped over something and went face first into the sand, and when I looked up, there was nothing there. This is some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. Where exactly did you trip? Huh? Let me think. I guess it was maybe a few dozen meters out from the dock. I can't say exactly where, but if you wander around that area long enough, you're bound to bump into that ghost too. Wise, have you found any clues over there? From what we just found out, Willis definitely knows where MP is, but he didn't say a word and instead hired some random bamboo off the street to pose as it. Someone tripped over an invisible object in the shallow waters. Invisible object? But projectors malfunction when exposed to seawater. There's no way Willis would have set them up out there. Alice, you're giving Willis way too much credit. Don't tell me that invisible object was empty and it's been submerged in seawater this whole time. How could that be? The object should be somewhere around here. I'm counting on you. Hope it's not too late. Epe! Epe! As the camera shutter clicks, Epe the penguin boo reappears before your eyes, lying limp in the seawater, unconscious, as though it had been struck down. It's Epe. It's right here, but it seems to be unconscious. I'll check its condition right away. I'm sorry. Epe's waking up. Quick, get it out of the water.
Epe? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it, and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
Sorry. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Epe, calm down. What exactly happened last night? Can you tell us about it?
Sorry. Epe didn't turn in the projectors, but kept them instead. Epe waited until everyone was asleep and reinstalled them. Last night, Teresa said if only summer could last forever. Epe feels the same way. In summer, everyone's here and the music festival, and the visitors. But once summer ends, everyone leaves. It'll just be Epe, Edge, and Teresa, and the debts. Happy times won't last, and we'll have to work ourselves to death again to keep the resort afloat. Just putting on a good music festival isn't enough. The resort will eventually fall back into decline. Epe doesn't want to see Teresa cry anymore. Epe wants the resort to stay popular, even after the music festival ends.
So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on Internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
The images in the projectors, those visitors found them too scary, so Epe secretly changed them to something cuter. Epe thought maybe that would attract more people. Epe didn't say anything because Teresa would say no. Epe spent the whole night setting up the projectors, but in the end, Willis had remote access to them. Epe wanted to stop, but it was too late. Someone knocked Epe out from behind and kept muttering to themselves. Epe tried to capture them with my camera, but they snatched it away and smashed it. I'm sorry. Epe let everyone down. I'm sorry. Teresa is going to cry again.
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny. Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Epe, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, he didn't. But this time, he made a fatal mistake. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Battered and bruised, MP is brought to the camera. The once arrogant Willis turns pale when he sees MP, as if fearing something, but quickly he regains his usual demeanor.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking bamboo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little bang-boo! You bastard!
When it's time for revenge, you gotta say something cooler. Honestly, facts.
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, "You bastard." Alice, show them how it's done.
Huh? Me? Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair!
Asymmetrical? Ah, god dang it.
Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
To her, it was probably necessary enough.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bangbu. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing three Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bangbu's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. All Bangbu units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated MP and completely forgot what Bangbu are capable of.
Hell yeah, Wise, get him.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bangbu's Master and Marcel Group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bangbu's recordings?
You raise your phone to your ear, a familiar voice comes through.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bangbu's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Hell yeah, Fairy. Show everyone the recordings from your phone.
Okay, these are the visual recordings stored inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bangbu, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dungbang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera, then get rid of this bamboo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would have thought the man who always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when completely off guard? As MP's visual recording finished playing in front of all of the cameras, one glance at Willis showed a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
Oh my god, he's still trying. The reporters' phones at the scene suddenly start ringing. After answering and listening for a moment, they all switch to speakerphone, making sure the voice on the other end can be clearly captured by the cameras.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp., I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
Hell yeah, he's getting what he deserves.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
The ground begins to shake. Moments later, a massive machine descends from the sky, blocking everyone's path.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Figures Willis would lash out when cornered. Monato, you go help evacuate the guests with the others. Alice and I will take care of this big guy he summoned. He never expected to fail, yet still hit a combat mech nearby. What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Yep. Don't let him get away, we can't afford it. How are we for time? Still good. Let's do it.
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble!
Who dares hurt Alice?
But anyway, so why beat around the bush? Blow it up! Blow it up!
Woo!
And why did you get to go on vacation? To know the pain of spending summer schmoozing with the higher-up!
Don't worry, I got this!
Once this place goes boom, I'll head over and blow up 3 gates! Make myself the boss!
mind? Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea later. Yeah. Alice Timefield is unstoppable. I'll help laugh your troubles. Go high! Wish to continue? So deserves
With the mech disabled, Willis is left with no means of resistance, but he no longer seems to care. He sits on the ground, muttering things like, "I'm covered in the coating too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible. And you won't find me." Over and over until public security officers arrive and take him into custody. That was sad. That was just sad. He literally just sat there and pretended like we couldn't see him. Now that is what you call being caught red-handed, and thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort's haunting was nothing more than one of Willis's little schemes. The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say.
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold. But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it? No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Actually, I might have a way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend and see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao is perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armbands? Wise, how do you know her? I love her. You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry? Yuzu, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know. But Wise, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Wise, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Hell yeah. Awesome, let's get everyone together.
Great idea. In that case, let's set up a video call with them.
You open Knock Knock, select familiar names from your friends list, and start a video call. In no time, everyone joins the video call.
Wise, what's up? I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig.
Hey, we got Astra, Juyeon, Miyabi, and Nicole in her new outfit too.
Hello, Wise. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Of course she would be training like that.
Miyabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Wise, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Proxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that. A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone. Belle and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, I have a favor to ask.
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know that?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for top bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
Hell yeah.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others.
I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hares watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort's facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount, yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either, but when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Chingy and the others. We could really use a break. Wise, you handled this case brilliantly.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
Just as you're about to end the video call after setting up the meeting time at the resort, Yuza leans in.
Wise, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Yuza flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone and whispers a few words to Astra. Then she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music.
Of course, she used it to promote.
If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever!
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way. Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high! So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack? Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind. But I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
Alright, how are we for time? Because I might just end it here. You know what? Yeah. So, I'm gonna end it here and continue right after this. I just gotta set the video up because I don't know how much longer we have. So, until next time, I will see you all later. This is the Scribe signing out. Later.